Good. It's almost afternoon here. I had good morning. It's 11:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. It is day 15 of the 30-day manifest, Law of Attraction. I just got done watching Marilyn's video on forgiveness. Talk about deep understanding. This woman, Marilyn Holzman, is one of the most beautiful lights that shine on this earth right now. She's so there, man. I feel really good. I feel really good about it. She brought up something that really, I think should be today. Our empowerment. She said, who are you empowering today? Well, I sure hope that everyone watching this video is empowering themselves. Because as a result of empowering yourself, you are empowering everyone around you. Earlier in my life, when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was going to college at Nassau Community College on Long Island, Uniondale, New York. Go Nassau County Community College. What a good school. And I was taking philosophy class, and I had a really amazing teacher. He would teach every different kind of angle of philosophy as if he believed it. And then, as we got into it and everyone started believing it was the way that everything is, the next class he would tear it to shreds. And one thing that stuck with me through all that, what a beautiful experience, was existentialism. And I just started to develop what I thought was my own philosophy. And what I realize now is that it was the source coming through me, showing me what really is true. Number one thing I said, the key to happiness is being able to reset your level of expectation at any given moment, regardless of your surroundings. So in other words, if you were dreaming of having a 4-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms and a pool house out back and a pool and marble countertops and ebony floors and whatnot, and what actually manifests from that is a 2-bedroom house with 1 bathroom with granite tops and a small pool, no pool house, being able to say, this is what I want, and being really happy about having it, and having a lot of gratitude for the things that we have, keeps people happy. That doesn't mean that we can't strive for improvements, but we need to come from where we are, and we need to empower ourselves. Another thing that I had thought that was my original thought, which now that I'm studying the law of attraction and looking at what other people have written, even before, and that I had never read before, The Art of Selfishness. I said the only way, my personal opinion at the age of, I was 20 years old, was that the only possible way that we could be good to other people is to be good to ourselves. And that if we always constantly do what is in the best interest for ourselves, we are doing the best interest for everybody else. That we do not have to worry about how we support someone else, or empower someone else, or offer assistance to someone else. Because if we're coming from a place that we know that it's a lead by example kind of philosophy. I thought that was all mine. I didn't know that, and people used to be like, "What do you mean?" And I used to tell people the only way that you could be good to me is to be good to yourself, and that you have to master the art of selfishness. And no, you have to be giving, and selfishness bad, and ego, and blah blah. And I used to be very resistant to people that wouldn't understand me, and I just okay, I'd be like, "You're so full of shit," and it turns out I was right. And I wasn't the only one that thought of it. We are all together in this. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. So I want to talk about, how do we empower ourselves? How do we get happy about ourselves? the most important person to forgive, and the only person really to forgive, is ourselves. We gotta forgive ourselves for how we perceive something. Like Marilyn said, I truly believe this, and I can give you an example in a second. We chose to come here. We picked our parents. We picked them because we knew that there was going to be something, some beautiful gift from them, whether it felt good or not in the beginning, that we could share with each other. When I was 17 years old, I got pregnant with my high school sweetheart. Boy, I loved him. Let me tell you something. Wow. But I knew at 17 years old that neither one of us were ready to be parents. And we went and we had an abortion. Or I had an abortion. He was there for me. It was very devastating. I was freaked. I couldn't even hear the sound of children playing after that. It was very, very hard. What made it really difficult was that I knew who it was. I was aware of the person that was trying to come forward, the spirit that was trying to manifest itself in physical form. Why she was picking 17, I don't know, but I didn't let her do it. When I was 20 years old, I got pregnant again. And this time with Sarah's father. And I guess I don't know if I had to have a control thing about it or not. I don't know what was going on. But I did know, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, and you can ask my mother, that Sarah was coming. And I knew what her name was. And, you know, I like to say, oh, I named her Sarah because I didn't have the guts to name her Tara. And also, I used to say, and I still do, well, no one has to change the name of the song for her, because she already is the name of the song. You know, Sarah, you're the poet in my heart, Stevie Nicks. Sarah, I don't know if I was the one that actually came up with that name or not, if it was not her. I cooperated, and she came into the world, and she is now the most amazing person I've ever known. In the physical form, she is just absolutely ridiculously awesome. You've seen her. She's great. Later, when she was about 6 months old, maybe a little bit older, she got to meet the first person she chose. And it was really freaky for both of us how much like him she was. It's really interesting stuff. But we come forth on purpose. We pick who we initially surround ourselves with, for good or bad. We are, like Bashar says, we come here to exercise our ability to be happy regardless of circumstances, physical circumstances. And when we do it, we've mastered it. We come here on purpose. So it's time, if you haven't done it yet, to get real personal with yourself. I know all of us here in this group are feeling really amazing and beautiful, and even if it's just a little bit at a time. So today, maybe this is harder than the forgiveness yesterday, I don't know. I'm going to have fun with it because I've been falling in love with myself for a while. I've got a little practice. This is something I learned when I was going through a rough time from a mentor of mine that actually saved my life in high school. And she told me this trick. I don't know if it's a psychological trick or not, but it definitely helps. Sit down and look in the mirror and tell yourself really beautiful, awesome things. Things that you would tell if you're a man some handsome movie star, or if you're a woman, some beautiful movie star, whatever. Whoever you think is so awesome that you just get excited thinking about how awesome they are, get in front of the you could even do a little video and do it to yourself. Or you could go into and do it in a mirror and tell yourself the things that you tell them, but tell them to you. Tell them to you. Because what you see in them is just a reflection of what you've put out there for them. That's it. Everything you see in the world is a reflection of what you're putting out into it. So if you're starting to see some beautiful things, no, that's you. When you see the butterfly, or you see the bird, and you see the little kids playing in the park, and they're laughing, and they're making, and you see the little video of the talking cat, and it's all awesome. That's all things that you attracted into your existence, because that's what you're reflecting out. All that awesomeness. And when you feel really down, and it's really hard for you to see the good things, and all that you're seeing is the bills are not paid, and the house is not clean, and I'm not in the physical shape that I want to be in, and I wish my father hadn't fucking neglected me, and I wish that when you start doing that, you start resonating with it, and that's all that you start. So you kind of have to do what Esther says. You either meditate and go to sleep, or do something that makes you happy no matter what's going on, and hold that moment. Get in the now and hold on to the now. This cat says that. I love the Nowism. So we got to become Nowists, and we have to do it by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Esther says, if being on the beach makes you happy, make sure you get there and do it. If drinking up a cup of coffee makes you happy, do it. But start falling in love with yourself in the process of it all. Start saying empowering things to yourself. Start forgiving yourself for how you feel about things and how you perceive situations, because every single thing that you thought was something that was done unto you badly was not. It was a lesson. That person that caused that feeling in you is source energy, and they might not know it in their physical form. Some people never get there. But they didn't mean it. Their real self didn't mean it. They didn't mean to hurt you. They meant to show you something. Kirk Nugent talks about agreements. I'm getting really super chillies, and my dog bite is going blah. There are agreements. There are no victims. We are all co-creators in this existence. It's time to take life by the horns and be the creator of your existence. If you're sick, or if your family's sick, it's because the contrast is trying to show you something. If you're broke, it's because contrast is trying to show you that you really want to be rich. Develop beautiful attitudes and relationships with yourself and everything that you come in contact, especially the things that you want. Make love to the things that you want. Even if you don't have them. Especially if you don't have them. Pay no attention to that you don't have it right now. Just know. Just know. I am forever and gloriously moving forward and upward. That's Abrahamics. There's a lot out there. I'm going to go through the cards later that Marilyn gave me and find some really awesome, there's some really good cards in there. Maybe I'll put it right now. I'll be back. Huh? Hold on. I'm back. Huh? I am centered in truth and peace. I dwell on positive thoughts. I am pure spirit. I create wonderful new beliefs for myself. I speak and think positively. I express my true being today. I rise above all limitations. Everything I do is by choice. I freely express who I am. She's dancing. I love that. I am here at the right time. I open new doors to life. I love and accept myself right now. Today is a very exciting time in my life. I am on a wonderful adventure and will never go through this particular experience again. I have unlimited potential. I trust the intelligence within me. I am a natural winner. This year, I do the mental work for positive change. I am at peace. Everything I need comes to me in the perfect time. I am a harmonious human being. I'm worth loving. I'm at the center of peace. I forgive myself. I treat myself with unconditional love. I'm taking the next step for my healing. I am healthy and filled with energy. I can heal myself on all levels. I am my own unique self. I am one with everyone on the planet. I am safe and secure in my world. I'm perfect exactly as I am. My mental pattern is positive and joyful. I deserve only good in my life. I love being me. I have the power to make changes. I love myself totally in the now. Practice it. You don't have to use those. Those just happen to be in my beautiful card deck. Practice it. Practice it. Only good things happen to me and for me. I love you. You are so beautiful. You have the most amazing eyes. Your skin is soft to touch. It feels good to be you. Okay, so I just did some things. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. What a beautiful thing. I am feeling it. I am feeling it. Write yourself a love letter today. Write yourself a really nice, long, luscious, delicious, beautiful, yummy, inspirational love letter today. It's good coffee. Goodbye. Have a beautiful day.